Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. So you guys matter, we're making the content for you guys. Do you like to have music under the legend hits, or do you prefer to have commentary on the hits and tips and tricks and whatnot? Please let us know in the comments so we can keep it in mind in the future. So today's video is going to be Queen Charge Rootriders. So after the nerf, it's still a very overpowered strategy, and especially with the healing tome, since you really don't need any spell support on your Rootrider part. So these are the equipments that I'm currently using, and in my opinion you don't need the frozen arrow. You can use the healer puppets as well. So yeah, let's get into it. So the main thing I'm looking for is flame flinger value, and if I don't really see flame flinger value, then I'm going for Yeti bomb, so using the blimp. So on this base I'm trying to charge and simultaneously get the flame flinger to take down the eagle and whatnot. I could have blimped here as well, but I felt like the flinger was going to be more value. So getting the funnel set, charging into the single inferno, and then pretty much breaking into the core of the base. And the idea is to drop the king and the Rootriders alongside of the queen to make them like synchronize together. So queen almost popping the wrong way, but she's going back in, so that's great. Skelly spell won't hurt us with the rage, perfectly placed. So going for some more breaks with some Cocoloons, and CC is coming out. It's not going to be a big issue since there's not a lot of damage on my queen at the moment. So being patient here, dropping the king, and I'm not banking on the king to get the town hall, because with all these heroes, the cannons, it's probably not going to get it, and there's an invisibility tower as well. So as you can see, there's only one way for my Rootriders to go. Using the Skelly spell to usually distract the monolith, and if I don't need it for the monolith, I will use it for single infernos. So freezing so that the invisibility spell doesn't go off, but it's not really timed perfectly, so it does go off. But as you will see, it really doesn't matter, because there's the healing tome, healing everything back up and protecting it while it's taking down the town hall. So siege machine just popped, still doing work. And really, to be honest, with this strategy, like, it's the Rootriders are so strong, and the royal champion usually stays alive through the whole raid because of the fox. So yeah, this is looking like an easy triple. There we go, keeping the queen alive. I don't even know why, because this was I could have swagged this, and this really didn't help me anything. There we go. So the plan here is to get the queen into the scatter shot with the multi-archer tower, and once again didn't really like the blimp value, so I'm going with the flame flinger alongside the queen. And you will see in a second, this attack went horribly wrong, but because Rootriders are so overpowered, it's still gonna push through and become a triple. So here we are, a little bit odd timing with CC as well, and breaking in. And the idea is to get the king into the town hall compartment, and it's gonna be tricky to get that down. And I definitely need to get the funnel done as well, and as you can see, also not happening. So at this point I'm like, okay, I'm in trouble. Multi inferno also staying up is gonna be a pain in the ass as well. And there we go, here comes the king, but as you can see, funnel's not set, so king's just gonna walk around. And at this point I'm like, alright, if I don't get my queen to take as much value as she can, this is ruined. So I'm investing pretty much everything on my queen. And there we go, just spam the Rootriders into the town hall. A little bit lucky here that the spell tower the poison tower targeted the king, which is walking back inside. So queen is still getting a lot of value, still got the rage to keep her healthy, and as you can see, even swagging that as well, because this was a horribly placed rage. I mean, the healers are still in the rage, but this was a horrible rage. Well, both of them also a horrible raid. But as you can see, this strategy is just so strong. So freezing here to keep most of my army healthy, and now it's really up to the royal champion and some of the Rootriders to finish the base. And at this point, yeah, it's actually looking pretty good. And as you can see, yeah, this attack is cracked. So make sure to try it out yourself as well.
Yeah, no, I'm stuck like I'm touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Yo, like I'm touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, no, I'm stuck like I'm touchdown. I can do my dance like a touchdown. Yo, like I'm touchdown.
So this base has a really clumped up core with a lot of heavy defenses in there. So I'm trying to get some Yeti blimp value so the queen charge will be easier. But as you can see, Titan in the CC, and that's bad news for me because the Yeti mites will not get any value. So the blimp kind of failed. I'm hoping my queen will go to the left, but at this point the funnel is not set, so I'm trying to save my funnel by dropping the baby dragon. But yeah, the Electro Titan pulled my queen, so at this point it's just trying to fix the whole raid. So I need my king to funnel. I need to get that last break in. So queen is still looking alright. There we go with the wall breaker, and sure, not gonna happen. So at this point I'm thinking, what am I gonna do? So I'm just waiting for my king to funnel a little bit, let my queen do some extra damage, and then I'm just gonna spam in my Rootrider and see where the raid brings me. So queen is still looking healthy, but this raid is looking pretty bad at this point. So the good thing about this healing tome is that you can wait a very long time before using it, and it will pretty much heal up your army all the way to full health again. So just gotta make sure that this Town Hall Blast does not wreck me completely. And I got a little bit lucky here, using the invisibility spell to keep my Rootrider army healthy, and the poison is hardly doing any damage to my troops. And as you can see, like I said, this strategy is way too overpowered at this point, as this really bad attack is still gonna 3-star. So this base is pretty common, and trying to get some flame flinger value on the 9 o'clock side, as there's really nothing that will take down my siege machine. Getting the queen on the other side, there's a pretty straightforward path for her into the 10 o'clock compartment, and then I'm going to use the king a little bit later to finish the funnel and get some extra value over there. So first wall break in, facing the queen, trying to determine, do I need a rage? I definitely need a rage, and there we go, just in time. Get some cocoons done, and then it's time for the second wall break. So everything is going according to plan as of now. So the idea is to get that third layer in as well, so that my queen is getting into the compartment. So this wall breaker was not really the way I hoped it was going, but we got another one, so there we go. So getting the CC, making my queen invisible to keep her healthy, and at this point it's pretty much time to just start the Rootriders, as there's a lot of value on the right side, and it will take a little while for my queen to get to the town hall. So there we go, get the Skelly in, Tesla farm there, which is, to be honest, it's good for me at this point. So I could have waited a little longer with my Rootriders, but there's one thing about them, is that they're really slow, so I rather use them a little quicker than too late. So getting a good spread over here, town hall going down, and still looking pretty healthy. Still got some spell support as well, still have a freeze, 2 freezes to go, and this is looking crushed. So a little bit different base now. We got a diamond base here, so I'm trying to blimp the compartment of the Inferno, maybe get the cannon as well, but I didn't really think I was gonna get the cannon, and then pretty much double break into the multi-archer tower, X-bow and scattershot compartment. And then not really sure if I wanted to use my king on the top 1 o'clock side, or that I'm gonna use it for the town hall, and then obviously Rootrider over 11 o'clock. But first gonna see how this plays out. So finding the Tesla farm, which is it's not horrible, especially since I probably have to rage for the enemy queen anyways. So deciding to use the king for the town hall, but king's got a little different plan, but to be honest it was my mistake. But he might still pop back in there, so let's see how it goes. So breaking in again, which was a bad break because the cannon was likely gonna get the wall breaker, but I got lucky here. So king is going inside, so king is doing his job, but to be honest, I don't even care if I get the town hall at this point, because I know that with the pathing I have left at the top side and the queen still alive as well, I feel pretty confident that the Rootriders are gonna make it all the way until the end. So it's okay if you're gonna end, or pretty much end, on the town hall, as long as you take out enough buildings with your queen, and as long as you have decent pathing towards the end. So queen still looking good, using the invisibility spell to keep her alive, because I'm hoping she's gonna end up taking the town hall. Just in the worst case scenario, my Rootriders and the Royal Champion are not gonna take it down. So I still got spell support as well. So trying to debate, am I gonna keep my queen alive? Yes I am, but she's not really going for the wall I hoped for. She's going for the X-bow rather than the town hall. But as you can see, it's still going to be alright, because I still got Rootriders left, still got the RC, still got the ability, still got the Fox, so healer switch as well. So this is still looking pretty good, and as you can see, it's still going to 3-star. So this base is a really common base style, or well, a common base with a lot of sort of similar different versions. And so depending on how much value I think I'm gonna get from doing a suicide king on the town hall, I might break in and use the king for the town hall, or I use the flame flinger with a hog and some support of the queen to get the town hall down. But at this on this specific base, I really didn't think I was going to get a lot of extra value from either of them, so I just went on to charge the town hall compartment and then use the king on the side to support a little bit and break into that compartment so he doesn't just walk around, because that's a waste of my king. So trying to keep my queen healthy here, and I brought the drill, which I don't use on my other account, but I was like, I really can't use anything else now, so I'm just gonna use the drill to support my queen and my king, and then pretty much just spam the Rootrider somewhere again, try to hold off on the warden ability, and yeah, just overpower the base. So here we go, kind of supporting the queen at this point, bringing some headhunters with it. So coming into some heavy damage here with the poison tower as well, so I'm deciding to use my warden ability right now. And queen is still looking healthy because there's not a lot of damage on her, and she's taking care of the CC at the moment. So at this point it's really about using my spells properly. Do I support my queen? Do I support my my Rootrider army? And at this point I'm like, I'm probably gonna need some spells on the Rootriders. So I'm freezing the king and the Inferno, and using the other freeze on the queen so she stays alive. And at this point I'm pretty confident that with her ability she's gonna stay alive through the whole raid. But I still got the invisibility, so trying to determine where I can use it the best. So at this point the only problem is going to be the RC and the cannon, so I'm just going to use it here and bypass the RC, and this is pretty much done. So I don't know what happened with my 8th recording, so this is going to be the last one. So it's only 7 attacks that I'm going to showcase. So for this base, it's a little bit of an odd base. So I'm trying to work out like a weird plan. Blimp this compartment and then have my queen walk all the way around, take down the town hall, and then pretty much take down that super heavy compartment with the rage tower, the ricochet cannons, and the multi-archer towers all clumped up. And then, as you can see at the top side now, there's a pretty straightforward path for my Rootriders, but I can also decide if I need the support with my queen at this point when she's entering the more heavily protected area. I can still use them on the side of my queen, but at this point I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna use my king to slowly walk that way and kind of support the queen as well, and then probably Rootrider at the 9 o'clock side with some headhunters. So it's still looking good. Now is the time to be a little cautious because the rage tower is soon gonna go off. So starting the Rootriders, because like I said earlier, the only thing that is the big problem with Rootriders is that you can often time fail if you're not quick enough. So using one rage for the Rootriders, because I felt like the Headhunters and the Rootriders would benefit from a rage, since all 3 heroes are in that compartment. So still looking good. Queen needs her ability, and King is also still alive, well, semi-alive. Phoenix just brought him back, and still got a freeze as well, so I'm questioning where should I use this. And to be honest, I think at this point I could pretty much swag it, but I decide not to, because yeah, why swag and potentially fail if you can just use it. Alright, and there we go. So as you can see, Queen Charge Rootriders after the nerf still super OP. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see ya.